in a rivalry that is almost as old as wrestling at Southern itself. Trent Edwards takes on his heated rival, the Hustler Rick Reese, here tonight. And what should prove to hopefully be the final nail in this coffin for either one of these competitors.
Come on, Athens, let me hear
And the Hustler Rick Reese coming out to the ring, playing some mind games with Trent Edwards, wearing the pirate hat and the eye patch. Special thank you to our guest ring announcer for the evening, Diana Michelle. As this duel finally gets started, the referee calling for 10 paces to start things off, but Rick Reese doing what Rick Reese has done best since arriving here at Wrestling at Southern, and that's playing dirty. Now choking Trent Edwards against the middle rope. Now, folks, there's going to be street fight rules in this one. There isn't too much that referee Paul can do outside of count the pinfall in this match. As you see Trent Edwards now finally starting to fire back on the Hustler after that early onslaught. Trent Edwards has been saying for months now that he's going to make Rick Reese walk the plank, and we have not had a decisive victor in any of the several matches that these two have had against each other. Big shoulder tackle there from Trent Edwards. Tonight, everything is on the line for these two men. Rick Reese has been a thorn in the side of Trent Edwards since arriving here at Wrestling at Southern. Will Trent Edwards be able to remove that thorn? Or is Rick Reese going to continue to do what Rick Reese does best? And it looks like we're seeing a little bit of that right now, taking a little water break. Rick Reese not taking this seriously, and Trent Edwards immediately giving chase, but Reese able to cut him off. Big cookie sheet shot to the forehead of Trent Edwards, and now shots right to the small of the back. Referee trying his best to get the action back to ringside. As Reese continues to go to work on Edwards, but Edwards now firing back with a shot to the midsection, and now Edwards has the sheet in his hand. And in case this is your first time seeing these two meet, folks, as you can tell, there is definitely no love lost between these individuals. Fighting all throughout the crowd, now getting back into the ring. Trent Edwards on the outside looking for all kinds of plunder. We got a baking sheet. We've got a pool noodle. Let's see what Trent Edwards can make out of this. Get that baking sheet right back up. Another shot right across the face of Trent Edwards with it. Trent Edwards going for the cover, Rick Reese with that shot across the face. And Trent Edwards wants to walk the plank on Rick Reese right now. Oh, but Reese wisely rolling under the bottom rope and getting out of harm's way. Edwards now handful of hair, but did not see the sign in the hands of the Hustler.
It says trespassers got to walk the plane.
I'm not a trespasser.
That boot of Rick Reese across the throat of Trent Edwards, almost sending Edwards to the outside of the ring with all of that force. Referee Paul asking Trent Edwards if he's ready to continue, and Edwards says yes, but might have tried getting up to his feet a little too soon there. Rick Reese immediately back on the attack. Back elbow there from Reese. Something on his hand there. Looks like it might be brass knuckles as he drops the fist right across the forehead of Trent Edwards. Hooks the outside leg. Could Reese win it here? No, Reese pulling Edwards up, decides he's not done delivering the punishment. Reese now firing back, dropping Reese with that shot. Edwards now with that big elbow drop, goes for the cover, but not a lot of weight across the chest of Reese there. And Edwards is, as you can see, folks, Edwards is acting purely off of frustration and aggression and adrenaline. Reese now trying to take advantage of that. I think he knows Edwards is not thinking clearly in this match. Edwards just wants this to end. He wants to make Rick Reese suffer for everything that he has put him through here in wrestling at Southern over the last several months. And Rick Reese taking advantage now as he taunts Trent Edwards to get back to his feet. Edwards in the corner, eats the clothesline from Reese. Reese nailing Trent Edwards with that bulldog, the same bulldog we have seen Edwards used to great effect. Hooks the outside leg for the cover. And almost a 3. Edwards just barely getting his shoulder up in time. The Hustler in the corner, looks like he's digging in the pocket of that leather jacket that he came to ringside with. Can't really tell what it is that Reese has in his hands. Oh, but the pull noodle finally comes into play by Trent Edwards, and Trent now just sending Rick Reese off that top turnbuckle. Big clothesline from Edwards. Follows up with a second. Irish whip gets reversed there from Reese, but Edwards flies in with the shoulder tackle.
Off the plank!
See if Edwards can walk the plank. Drops that foot right across the shoulder blades of Rick Reese. Big stunner there from Trent Edwards. Trent Edwards slowly makes his way over for the cover. Shoulder across the chest, but once again, Edwards not putting enough weight down on Rick Reese. We've noticed these last couple of covers from Edwards. Edwards hasn't even been able to hook the legs of Reese. I don't know if maybe the lights are on and nobody's at home and Edwards is just acting off of adrenaline or what, but he gets hit with that big shot from the money gun there from Rick Reese, and this could be all she wrote for Edwards. No, Edwards once again barely getting that shoulder up before the referee's hand comes down for the third count. Hustler now picking Edwards up by his beard. Goes for the vertical suplex, but gets reversed. Wants that stunner again, but can't get it. Ducks the clothesline. Can he get it again? No. Hustler once again getting out of harm's way. Big back suplex there from Rick Reese.
I'm finna make it rain. So grab your umbrellas.
Reese is signaling for it. Goes up to the middle rope. $1 Million elbow. Slips. Might not have got all of it, but still able to connect. Looks like Hustler's going to go for it a second time instead and nails it flush this time. Outside leg is hooked. That's 3. The Hustler is your winner.
Raise my hand, ref.
And after all of these months and all of these fights, Rick Reese is the one to stand tall over Trent Edwards.
Good shit, man. Good shit.